Welcome back to Dice Station Zebra. My name is Rob,
I'm Jocelyn.
and this is our Dice Masters X-Men campaign part 2. If you didn't catch part 1, you can go back on our feed and find part 1. But if you did, you know what's going on, and if you didn't, you want to watch anyway. What happened is the X-Men were tracking down some students that were lured away from Xavier's school. And
By the Hellfire Club.
Indeed. So they went to the Hellfire Club to confront them, got into a fight, defeated the Hellfire Club. However, Magneto and the students somehow disappeared during the fray. So the search continues through New York, where the X-Men stumbled upon their old friends, Spider-Man and his amazing friends. And Spider-Man persuaded them, hey, need a little help here. Can you help a guy out? And so they said, sure, let's help him out. So Spider-Man is tracking down his rogues gallery of villains, which include the Sinister Six plus 2 friends, and because the team holds 8. And
but you could just run 6 if you
no,
wanted.
I could, but I wanted to have more variety and just more fun. So anyway, so what Jocelyn has done is you've swapped out 3 of your X-Men who are carrying on to search for the mutants that have gone missing.
That's right.
And Spider-Man and his amazing friends Firestar and Iceman have joined your team.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you bring us up to speed and tell us who has joined your team?
So I have brought in Iceman Frosty from the X-Men First Class set. See that pretty foil?
That is pretty.
It's
and
pretty.
What does Iceman Frosty do?
He says when you field a character die, Iceman gets +1A and +1D until end of turn.
When you field or when I field?
When I field.
Okay.
But I'm reading it says when you field.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. I brought in Spider-Man A Better Way.
Okay.
He's from the Spider-Man Maximum Carnage Team Pack.
Okay.
Also known as the Shriek Pack. When fielded...
Shriek plus a bunch of other cards?
Yeah. Yep. Target opposing character die cannot block until end of turn. I almost put Spider-Man Wall of Text on there, but
right.
I decided that would be mean.
Okay.
And the final card I put on here was thanks to Rob for bringing it to me, and gosh, is that gorgeous.
That is a nice card.
Look at that art. It's just stunning.
It's Firestar. It's a card that doesn't get much play.
Yeah. New Warrior. And she says, when fielded, you may sacrifice Firestar to deal 3 damage to all villain dice.
Mm-hmm.
Which, since I'm playing the Sinister Six, I assume they would have the villain affiliation.
They do.
And they do.
Okay.
So.
Are we all set?
We are all set.
I only have 1 global, which is on the exposed basic action, which is a double bolt. Target opponent must pay 1 life to block with 1 or more characters. You may only use this once per turn.
Okay. I still have the Professor X global.
Okay.
I still have the Transfer Power global.
From game 1, yep.
And I still have the Cable global.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Very good.
All right.
All right. Well, good luck.
Good luck. Cheers.
And cheers. And let's roll sidekicks to see who goes first.
Okay.
I got 1.
I got 1.
Okay.
And I got 0. Oh, I got 1 question mark.
I got 2 question marks.
Okay, so you call it.
All right. I will allow you to go first.
That is so kind of you.
I know.
So I will place 1 die out of play.
It's mostly because my dice are so expensive that I might not be able to buy something if I get a bum roll.
Last game, you rolled 3 bolts on your first turn.
I did.
I rolled 3 shields.
And then I rolled 2 sidekicks and a bolt. So let's see what you get.
A sidekick and 2.
2 energies. Okay.
So we'll field the sidekick. And then I think what we'll do is we'll buy a beast die.
Okay.
And then we'll pass to you.
Oh, by the way, so Spider-Man, his amazing friends, and their friends, the X-Men, stumbled across all of
the Sinister
Six and
Plus
friends.
2.
Huh?
+2.
+2. So you are now in battle with the Sinister Six +2.
Which are the Green Goblin and Lizard.
So we have Vulture, Lizard, Green Goblin, Sandman, Kraven the Hunter, Electro, Mysterio, and Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, but I was naming the ones that don't have the Sinister Six keeper.
Oh, I see.
Or affiliation, which is Green Goblin and Lizard, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so how about I'm gonna purchase Lizard for 3.
Okay.
And I'm gonna field that sidekick, and I'm gonna pass turn to you.
All right, I'm gonna pull 4 sidekicks from my bag. I don't know what any of your dice do.
I don't either.
Okay.
So we're on equal footing here.
Okay.
So, if viewers don't know, there was a cartoon series from the early to mid 80s, Spider-Man series called Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Mm-hmm.
His amazing friends were indeed Iceman and Firestar.
Okay.
It was a very bizarre cartoon. And it was the three of them, living together. Aunt May was there to, cook the meals and stuff, of course. And she had no idea that they were
Of course not.
costume heroes. And anyway, there was one very, very famous episode where the X-Men are in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the first time you ever get to see the X-Men like in animated form.
Cool.
And, as a young person watching that, it was kind of mind-blowing.
Cool.
Because you got to see, the X-Men on TV.
Yeah.
So that is a really cool episode. If anyone's interested, track it down. I think it was I did see the series recently on Disney streaming.
Okay.
So that episode is in there. So check it out. It's really corny, but it's a lot of fun.
And I purchased a transfer power and used a Professor X Global.
All right, cool. Okay, there's my roll. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't mind that. I'm going to field that sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to buy Vulture.
All right.
Okay. And I'll pass priority in turn.
All right, so I'm going to fill my bag up with some sidekicks and a transfer power and a beast die and pull out some stuff.
So yeah, if you saw the title card, you saw a cell from that episode of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Okay. So I have 3 dice in my bag.
Yep.
Which means things are going to get messy. But in order for this to be awesome, I need to get Iceman. So we are going to spend 1,
Iceman makes
2,
everything better.
3, 4.
Yep.
To buy a Frosty Iceman.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't have a force attack anymore.
No, you don't.
You took it away.
Yeah, I was mean. I took it away. Said that thing's too dangerous in your hands, and it went in the bin.
All right, I will pass priority.
Pass back.
I'll end my turn there.
Okay. All right, let's see what comes out of the bag. We got a Vulture. It's not the guy I wanted. I was hoping to get Lizard first, but that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers, right? All right, let's do that. Let's keep that. And maybe, let's try to maybe get another sidekick. That doesn't work. All right. And you only have a double bolt and a shield global, right?
And Professor X.
Oh, and Professor X. So, I'll pay to field Vulture.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass priority.
Okay, so first I will Professor X Global.
Yep.
And then may I go again?
Go ahead, yep.
I will Professor X Global again.
Good use of that global.
Pass back.
Okay. I will declare an attack. 4 attack Vulture, 2 sidekicks.
And what does Vulture do?
When he's fielded, deal 1 damage to target character die if that die leaves the field zone this turn. Oh, yeah, when fielded. Oh, I forgot to do that.
Yeah.
Right, so.
You should do that.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to knock out your character.
Okay.
That means he gets +1 A and D.
Okay.
So he's a 5 attack.
So, can you finish reading it? Sorry.
Yep. When fielded, deal 1 damage. Get my words backwards. Deal 1 damage to target character die. If that die leaves the field zone this turn, Vulture gets +1 A, +1 D until end of turn.
Okay.
So
he's a 5/4.
That's right. So I'm going to swing with those.
Okay, so I'm going to take 6 damage.
That's going to be 6, and they go out of play.
Okay.
They're used.
So I have 3 dice in my bag. 2 go in, and I pull out 1, which is not Iceman.
Okay.
Look at all that, people. Look at the magic of Professor X.
Could be a big turn.
I'm glad this global's not legal in Modern anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Well, some people have actually left the game because that global is not in Modern
I've heard that,
anymore.
but I think it's silly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to do do something here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to... I haven't re-rolled yet. I need that. Let's re-roll these two. Okay. So we're going to spend 4 to purchase a Firestar.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to spend 0 to field a Beast, who says, if Beast is knocked out while blocking, you gain 1 life. On a burst phase, your opponent also takes 2 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll field a Sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use Transfer Power, which says roll a character die from your use pile. If it rolls a character face, field it at no cost. Otherwise, place it in your bag. So we're going to roll Firestar. And she comes out on level 2.
Look at that.
For freezies. And when I field her, I can sacrifice her to deal 3 damage to all villains. Oh, to all villains, including my own. Unfortunately, I don't have any.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
And I will pass priority to you.
I'm going to use Professor X Global.
Okay.
Pass back.
Would you like to do anything else?
Oh, I could do that again.
Yes,
couldn't
you can.
I could do that to bring that
Mm-hmm.
to do it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I am going to attack with the Firestar.
Okay. I'm going to block.
Okay.
All right.
Turn to you.
Putting the pressure on. Okay. There's 4.
Well, I did take 6 damage. I gotta do something.
Yeah. Well, that's a hefty lizard. Wow. Okay, let's keep that. I need some sidekicks because I need to be able to block. So let's see what I can get here. Okay, I didn't get any. That's all right. So I need 3 to field this guy. Isn't that insane? Which means I have that many.
Mm-hmm.
And I could purchase something for 4. Okay, I'm going to purchase a green goblin.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend 3 to field the lizard. When lizard is active, when any character die leaves the field zone during your turn, target character die can't block lizard this turn. That's what he does.
I'm not quite sure I understand that.
So when he's active, which he is now,
Yeah.
when any character die leaves the field zone during my turn,
Mm-hmm.
I can choose a target character die that can't block lizard this turn. So he becomes unblockable to one of your characters.
Can I just read it?
Yep. I know it's a bit weird, right? We've never seen one like that since, I don't think. At least not worded that way.
Okay, so when any character die leaves the field zone during your turn. So if you're able
So,
to
for
remove
yeah.
someone. Gotcha.
For example,
Yep.
Vulture,
Yep.
when he fields, I can KO something, right?
Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you.
Yep. Okay, and that, I'm going to pass priority.
I will Professor X Global.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Alright, so I got 2 here.
Yep.
Plus I'm going to put 4 sidekicks and a transfer power into my bag and pull out a transfer power and a sidekick.
Nice.
Alright, so we got an Iceman. It's a baby Iceman. We did not get transfer power or sidekicks, and I'm going to try for them.
Okay.
Okay, so we got transfer power. Well, this could be interesting.
So now if you purchase something, you can use transfer power to try to get into the field, right?
I could. Or I could do something else.
Okay.
Because I can use action dice in my attack step global window.
Yes.
It's a risk.
Are you hoping something comes through and you can use your... Because
Well,
the timing wouldn't work, right?
Yeah, well, I only have 4 energy.
Yeah.
So if I elect not to field Iceman,
Yeah.
he would go directly to my
Oh,
use
yeah,
pile.
true.
And then I could use transfer power to try and field him.
Yeah.
So that is something I could do if I so desired. But
Yeah,
then I would have to
that's-
decide what to do with
That's interesting.
my energy here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 on a beast.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to spend 2 masks and keep the question mark.
Yep.
And I'm going to elect not to field Iceman.
Right.
Pass priority main step.
Pass back.
Okay. And now we're going to go to the attack step.
Okay.
So I will attack with Firestar.
Ouch. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna block.
Okay.
With a 6/3 lizard against your 4/4 Firestar.
Okay. I'm going to use transfer power to roll Iceman. Okay. He rolled on a better face.
Awesome.
Level 2, so I get to field him. Okay, so all right. So I guess that is the end of the global
And we
window.
KO each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And that got
Interesting.
my Firestar out of the field because her effect is when fielded.
Yeah. Interesting turn. Okay.
I'm all about the interesting.
Sure are. All right. What do we got here? Okay, I got a level 2 lizard. That's pretty good. And you know what? I am going to keep that, and I'm going to try to roll Green Goblin. Oh, no.
Bummer.
No Green Goblin. So I'll spend 2 to field the lizard.
Yep.
I'll field that sidekick. I'll hang on to that. I'm going to pass priority.
Okay, I will use the Professor X Global.
Yep. Keep going if you like.
I will pass back.
I will end turn.
Okay.
Sure you didn't want to do it one more time?
Yep.
Okay. Because you would have bag burned.
Nope.
No.
Because I was waiting to see if you were going to have an attack step.
Ah, okay.
There was a reason.
A strategic reason.
Yep. For strategery. Alright, I did not get Firestar, but I'd like to because I'd be able to take out your lizard. Mask is good. Let's roll these. There she is on her level 1 face, which is affordable to field. So, I'll field the Psychic. I'll field the Beast Die. I will pay the Bolt to field Firestar. When fielded, you may sacrifice her, which means she goes to my use pile. I guess she would go by way of out of play to K3 damage to all villains.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then I will pass priority.
I'm going to use the Professor X Global.
Okay. Oh, and I fielded a character die.
Yeah.
Actually, I fielded a Sidekick, a Beast, and a Firestorm, right?
Yep.
So Iceman gets plus 1A and plus 1D for each of those character dice.
So he's up to...
he's a 6.
He's a 6.
He's a 6/9.
All right.
And
okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I will attack.
Okay. I'm going to block with that lonely sidekick.
Okay.
Okay. My turn?
Your turn.
And there's 4. Look, I got my vulture. Okay, there's a vulture. There's some sidekicks.
But you need your lizard.
Yeah, I do need lizard.
And you might need an extra energy to field, possibly.
Yeah. So I'm going to, you know what? I might need like 3 energies. Well, I got 3 energies here.
Yeah.
I could cover lizard if I needed to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll lizard. And there he is.
And he's on level 3.
On his high side.
Yeah.
That is amazing. So I'm gonna put lizard in first.
That seems like a good plan.
So he goes in, and when he's active, when any character die leaves the field zone this turn, target character die can't block lizard.
Okay.
Okay, so gonna field 2 sidekicks. Pay to field the vulture. When fielded, deal 1 damage to target character die.
Okay.
And I'm gonna deal 1 to one of your sidekicks.
Okay.
So that means lizard is unblockable
By
by Iceman.
Okay.
I'm targeting Iceman, and I'm going to pass priority to you.
Okay, so I will use the Professor X Global.
And
And I will pass back.
do you want to use another global?
Not right now.
Okay. I am going to go to the attack step. I will attack with lizard and vulture.
Okay.
And Iceman cannot block lizard.
Okay.
And Vulture is a 5/4.
Okay.
Because of when it got fielded.
So this beast will block your lizard.
Okay.
And that's it. Then it's global window time.
Global window.
Okay. So for my first trick, I'm going to use the transfer power global.
All right.
And I'm going to swap the attack of your vulture with my sidekick.
Right. So swap the attack value of one of your characters with that of one opposing character. Okay, so you're making Vulture a 1.
Yep.
Now, does he still get his buff?
I don't know.
I think he does, right? When you swap, the buff stays.
Sure.
I think that was ruled on at some point.
There's probably a ruling on it. I don't know what it is.
Or am I getting my brain cross-wired with clicks?
You might be getting something cross-wired with like flopping A's to D's, like attacks to defenses, but
yeah,
I'll buy it.
I thought buff stayed. Could be wrong.
We'll go with it.
Okay. So he's going to be a 2?
In that case, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be KO'd.
Yeah.
And this goes to used.
Yeah, so let's wait a second.
Okay.
So technically turn order does your unblocked attackers first, so I'm going to take 2 damage, and he's going to go to used.
Yep.
Okay. Well, he's going to go out of play before he goes to used, but that's now.
Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
No, it's only going to be 1, because it's that is his attack now. It's a 5. So you just swapped it. Yeah, it's fine. It's just 1.
Okay, so I took 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so if Beast is knocked out while blocking,
yes,
I gain a life.
There you go.
If Beast is on his burst phase, like this, your opponent also takes 2 damage.
Oh no. I wasn't paying attention to what Beast's ability was.
And sorry, in the global window before we finish, because I wanted to preface
for sure. Yep. I figured you would do something like that. Okay, well, good turn. I lost track of what Beast does, and look at that, it stung me.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Okay, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
So you took 2. I'm back to 14.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 dice in my bag. Plus, will it be a Firestorm or a Psychic? It's a Firestar. I called it a Firestorm. It's a Firestar.
It's going to be a big roll.
Well, it's a lot of sidekicks and not a lot of characters. So I want that stuff. I'm okay with those. I don't think I want these sidekicks. So we're going to roll all of this. Okay, we got transfer power. We didn't get Firestar or Beast. So we'll field 1 sidekick. And look at all this energy. I could buy, like, whatever I wanted.
Pretty much.
So, what would be fun would be if I bought Spider-Man. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 to purchase a Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll have bought all of the characters that joined my team.
Yep.
And then
keep it in theme.
Let's take the risk here. We're gonna spend 4, and we're gonna buy another Quicksilver.
Nice.
And then I am going to use the transfer power to roll the Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
He did not roll, so he goes to my bag.
Okay.
And then I will pass priority.
That's a neat action.
Yeah.
Pass back.
And I will end turn.
Okay. I got 2 in my bag. I'll refill.
It is a neat action. I don't think I ever played it before, because back when we used to play with these cards, we didn't really buy action dice.
No.
Or use global abilities.
We were struggling enough just to figure out how to play without getting it too complicated. Okay, look at that. That's a Green Goblin. I think I'm gonna re-roll this because I wanna have a bit of fun if I can. Okay.
Fun? What's that?
I know. It's something I heard about. I'm just trying it out. So Green Goblin can field for free. Yeah, it's new. His effect really only comes into play if he has a fielding cost, because it says you may deal 1 damage to each player to field Green Goblin for free. It's kind of a nasty card.
But that would be you too.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's like a ticking clock, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to purchase Exposed.
Okay, so what does that do?
It says target opponent must pay 1 life for each non-villain assigned to block this turn.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I will pass priority.
I will Professor X Global.
And I'm ending my turn there.
Okay. I have 2 dice in my bag. Plus I need 2 more. Sidekicks. Come on, Spiderman, Spiderman, Spiderman. Does whatever a spider can. Spins a web twice the size.
Oh, speaking of Spider-Man, legendary Canadian
Oh my gosh.
Canadian actor Paul Soles just passed away. He was the voice of Spider-Man Peter Parker in the 1960s Spider-Man that you were just singing the theme song to. I think he was in his 90s.
Yeah.
So, yep, Paul Soles. Legend.
Field 2 sidekicks, giving Iceman plus 2A plus 2D.
Okay.
Purchasing a Spider-Man, passing priority.
Okay.
Ending turn.
All right, over to me. So yeah, he had a good run. Got into his 90s.
Good for him. Sad.
And I think for a lot of us, his voice is etched into our heads forever.
I don't know that I ever watched the cartoon. I just know the song.
Yeah. You'd probably recognize his voice if you heard it.
Probably.
Okay, I didn't get my Vulture, so that's unfortunate. But you know what? He's cheap to field.
Tears just falling down my eyes here.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll him because he is cheap to field, and chances are I could get him. Like that. Fantastic. Okay, so let's pay. Let's put my sidekick in first.
Yep.
Let's pay to put the Vulture in. He's a level 3. When fielded, deal 1 damage to target character die. Let's take out your sidekick. And then Lizard, when your character die leaves the field zone, target character die can't block. I'm going to choose the Beast.
Okay.
Because
seems like a reasonable plan.
Because he annoyed me last time. And so Beast can't block. And I'm going to pass priority.
Pass back.
And I will swing with the Lizard.
Okay. Just the Lizard?
Actually, you know what? Vulture. Yeah, just Lizard, because Beast can't block him.
Okay, but what about your Vulture? Don't you want to refield him so that you can do the thing again?
Well, if I do and you block with Beast, then I take damage.
And I gain a life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of trying to bait you out here. There we go. So we KO each other. Okay. Which probably hurts me more than you because my fielding cost is atrocious.
Okay. Well, let's see. We got Quicksilver, Firestar. I keep saying Firestorm.
I know, right?
And a transfer power. This could be good. Okay.
I'm not sure about Firestar, but I think she might have been a creation for that cartoon that carried on into the comics later. But I'm not sure about that. I'd have to look that up.
Well, I didn't get my transfer power, unfortunately. However, I did get my Firestar and my Iceman. So let's start. Quicksilver would have been good too because he would have taken in all your sidekicks.
Yep.
Alright, so we're going to use the generic energy.
Yep.
The first generic energy will be used to field Iceman, level 2. And the second one will be used to field Firestar, level 1. When fielded, you may sacrifice her to deal 3 damage to all villain dice.
Nice.
So your villains are deadsies.
There we go.
Which is why I wanted Quicksilver, because that would have been like an empty field. It wouldn't have been 18, though. I did field the character, though, so that means fun, Iceman is a 4/7. Then I think what we'll do is we'll use the Professor X Global. And for 3, I'm going to buy another transfer power, because that's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I will pass priority to you.
I'm going to use your Professor X Global.
Okay. And then I'll attack with my 4/7
Wow.
and 2 sidekicks.
Interesting. And that's 4 attack, right?
Yeah.
4, 5, and 6 I would take, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to take it all.
All right.
It's going to put me on 12.
Okay.
But I'm going to see if that plays out for me. Okay, now I have no dice in my bag.
Okay.
So I have 4 in my used, plus I have my prep area.
Look at that.
I'm rolling everything.
Magical bag control.
All right, there's a vulture.
Yeah.
There's a lizard. There's that guy.
Downfall.
Here's exposed. Here is a sidekick. Okay, what do I need? I need 2. I need at least 2 energies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to re-roll these. And I did not get another.
I don't think you have 14.
Oops.
No.
No. Okay, so let's field a sidekick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to field Green Goblin.
Yep.
Going to put Lizard in. It's going to cost me 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Vulture will field. He is, lucky for you, only level 1. He's going to target your sidekick.
Okay.
Which is going to make him a 3/3.
Yep.
Lizard cannot be blocked by Beast.
Okay.
And I will ask you, how many Quicksilvers did you start the game with? Just
3.
the 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have, what, 1 sidekick in your bag?
I have 1 beast die.
Oh, 1 beast. So you're going to reload. It's possible you could get a Quicksilver.
It is possible.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put Exposed into play.
Okay.
Which means if you assign him to block, you got to pay a life.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes into play. And I will attack with a 5/1 Lizard.
Yep.
A 3/3 Vulture. A 1/2... Ooh, you know what? If you get... I'm going to hold that back, because if you get... Quicksilver, you're going to knock out my people. So I'm just going to go like this.
Wow, that's bold.
And try to do some damage.
So your vultures are 3/3?
It's a 3/3, and if you wish to block anything, of course, Exposed is in play.
Okay. I'll block.
Okay, that'll cost you 1 life,
Yep.
and then you will end up taking... So that'll be KO'd, Vulture will come back.
Yep.
You'll take 5, and then 4 for 9, right? 5 plus 4?
Yep, but when I'm blocking...
Oh, right.
I will gain a life back. Or when he's KO'd.
Yeah, when he's KO'd.
When he's knocked out while blocking, I'll gain a life. So I'm going to take 9.
Right.
But I'm going to gain 1 back. So I'm going to net 8.
Right.
Right?
Which puts you on 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Had some fireworks go off.
There's a beast.
That was fun.
Are you ready? All dramatic like. 1, 2, 3.
Oof.
I need some sidekicks. I need some blockers. Well, that's good.
You sure do.
Transfer power is good. There's a sidekick. Well, you don't have any sidekicks now because you've attacked with them all. But that could work. It's a risk, though. So I could buy a Firestar. Oh, sorry, you take 2 damage.
Oh, because
from
of...
Beast when he's KO'd.
Oh,
he was on his burst
on the
phase.
burst face. Yeah.
So here's where I'm thinking.
Yep.
I haven't re-rolled yet. I could spend 4 on a Firestar.
Yeah.
And then I could use transfer power to try and roll her in.
Right.
And if I did that, I could sacrifice her, which would KO your team.
Well, that sounds like fun.
But then I would only have 3 damage on the board. Because I had to sacrifice Firestar to make that happen.
True.
Buying a Quicksilver doesn't make sense to transfer power Quicksilver in because you don't have any sidekicks.
Right.
So I could do an Iceman, because that would at least give me a decent blocker.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's probably the way I'm going to go.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 4 on an Iceman. Actually, hang on. Do I want to reroll before I do that? I could try and reroll for this beast. I think I'm going to do that.
Yep. Sounds reasonable.
Okay, perfect. So, I'll spend 4 on the Iceman.
Yep.
I'll field a sidekick. I'll field 2 beast dice. I will use the transfer power.
And they both have bursts.
Yeah. And there is an Iceman.
Very good.
So, I will pass priority.
Okay. I'm going to use Professor X Global.
Yep.
And
go ahead.
Can I go again?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. 2 over.
Okay. And I'm going to elect end turn there.
Okay.
Because I need blockers.
You do. All right then. Dice go in my bag.
Go down here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I've got 9 dice in my bag.
All right. I got another lizard. I got exposed. Let's see if they roll. There's exposed. That's a big lizard.
But you don't have the vulture to go with it.
That's right.
I like that concept, though.
Yeah. So, now, if I swing, you would have to pay 1 life for each one. But then if your people are KO'd, I go down by 2. Your beasts, right? I would go down by 4, actually, wouldn't I?
Yeah, if they were both
KO'd.
blocked. Yeah.
That would make things interesting. And if I get like 1 more, let's say if I get 1 more sidekick, I could end up winning, couldn't I?
Yeah, because if you get me to 0, I would die. I wouldn't be able to gain the life back.
Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm.
But I need 3 in order to field
that lizard.
So it's a bit of a gamble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it.
You're crazy.
I am. Don't you know? I'm loco. Okay. So let's spend 3 to field lizard.
Yeah.
Gonna field that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if I swing, you would have to pay life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That's going to be fun, isn't it? So let's put exposed into play.
Okay.
So target opponent, you must pay 1 life for each non-villain assigned to block this turn.
All right.
And pass priority.
Pass back.
And I will attack.
Okay.
Decisions.
All right. So I'm paying 2 life.
To declare 2 blockers.
To declare 2 blockers.
Okay. So these 2 come through.
Yep.
For 2 points. Put you on 1.
Yep.
I KO your people.
Yep.
And you don't KO me, right?
Yep. So you are going to take 4 damage.
Yep.
And I'm going to gain 2 life.
All right. Interesting. 6 to 3.
Yep.
Did I gain any ground? Yeah, I gained 2. 2 life, right?
1, 2, 3,
Or,
4.
I mean, I got you down by 2.
Yeah.
But I ended up losing 4. Uh-oh.
Okay, so this is a really good time for Spider-Man. Because when fielded, target opposing character die cannot block this turn.
Oh, no.
So, if I get both of them, then I win.
Yeah.
So, let's roll these.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There he is.
Yep, and that's enough.
Is that enough?
Yeah. So, we will field this beast for free.
Yeah.
We'll pay 1 to field this beast, or level 2. Level 3. He actually will not have the taking damage part. Oh wait, hang on. I'm not fielding that beast. I need to field the Spider-Man. So I'll field this Spider-Man, and Lizard can't block.
Okay.
And I'll field this Spider-Man, and Vulture can't block.
Okay.
And then I'll pass priority.
And I'm just looking at your globals to see if I can global my way out of this.
And then I fielded...
I don't think I can.
I fielded 2 character dice, so he's +2/+2.
Okay. I think I'm dead, but...
Would you like to Professor X just for fun?
Well, I'm thinking... Can I do something with transfer power? I don't think I can. No, I can't, because if you just swing with everybody, I cannot transfer out, can I?
Don't think it
Swap
matters.
Swap attack value.
You could swap my 5 for your 2, but then the Spider-Man's still going to come through, and that's 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you got me.
Yeah. So...
I cannot block at all, and you have a full field. You're going to be doing me 9, 11, 12, 13.
Yep.
Good game.
Good game. That was close.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was fun. We got some fun combos going.
This beast is very effective.
Yeah.
When your opponent is attacking, especially when he rolls on level 1 all the time.
Yep.
That's Beast Genetic Expert.
That is amazing. And that's from... Is that from Uncanny X-Men?
That one's AVX.
AVX.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
I recognize it now.
Yeah, so that's really good. And this Iceman, I don't think I ever played with it before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you field a character die, it gets +1A, +1D. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a way to add Overcrush or whatever, or in my case, make it unblockable because your people can't block. So that was pretty cool.
That's good.
And your Firestar that you lent me here was pretty effective. So
yeah, and how often do you see Firestar in anyone's map? You don't,
never,
right?
Never.
Okay, so this is what happens. Spider-Man and his amazing friends, including the X-Men, have defeated Spider-Man's rogues gallery of Sinister Six plus friends and sent them packing, sent them on their way. And so now the X-Men can continue their search for their lost mutant students.
Okay.
So for the next game, you will not have Firestar, Spider-Man, or Iceman.
Okay.
And because, yet again, you won, you get to either keep your team or you can make changes if you like.
How many changes?
You can make as many changes as you like.
Really?
Sure.
Okay.
And that will carry on into part 3 of our Dice Masters X-Men campaign.
Okay.
All right.
Well, good game.
Good game. Thanks for playing.
That was very close. That was almost yours.
That was. And we will carry on the story in part 3. And do you have any more thoughts about this game or the campaign so far?
Well, this team that you built here, like before we went into this, before we started recording, you were like, oh, I don't know how this team's going to work. I don't know if it's going to be very good. But that Vulture Lizard thing was really effective.
It's a good combo. I was hoping to get into the higher priced cards like Mysterio and Dr. Octopus.
Well, you had Professor X if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was using it whenever I could.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But that combo was really good.
They're too expensive.
And that with your Exposed that had me paying life to block, and that was triggering really well for you. And I was like, oh, how do I do this so I don't die? Like, it was very close.
Exposed is a scary card. I can't think if there's a modern equivalent to this. But when you're basically paying 1 life,
there's that Bobby Heenan.
Yeah.
When he's fielded, you make your opponent pay life to block or something in the WWE set.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if there's an action that does it, but
that could definitely be more effective.
Yeah, but that could be it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun, and we're going to carry on. And viewers, please return for part 3. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here.
Yeah, Bobby Heenan the Weasel.
Okay, and what's it do?
It's a 2-cost mask. When fielded until the end of turn, for each die your opponent assigns to block, they lose 1 life.
Okay, that's even better than Exposed.
Yeah.
Because really, you're just fielding a character, whereas this is an action die.
Yeah,
right?
and he's an 011, 012, 112, so he's a pretty good. And he's a 2-cost mask, so.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot better.
But I mean, that's good too.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, lots of fun. Yep. Really enjoyed that.
Good. And we'll be back with part 3. You can find us on all the socials. Facebook at Dice Station Zebra. Twitter at DS_Zebra.
Yep. And TikTok?
There's no TikTok yet. But you're also located. You can also be reached through the Double and Dice podcast.
Yep. a double in dice, which is through the dm-north.com website and all the places you get your podcasts. Come listen to me and Kim talk about Dice Masters and fumble our way through chatting. It's lots of fun. It's actually awesome.
It is awesome because everything is awesome.
Because everything is awesome.
And also check out our friends at the Ministry of Dice who inspired this campaign. They did a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Check them out on YouTube. The Ministry of Dice.
The Ministry of Dice.
Okay.
Yep.
They did a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and that was a lot of fun.
It was.
Check them out, and let us know what you thought in the comments below. Like and subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yep.
We will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.